Text-to-speech available. The Playroom.
Hey, Lady Dover, how we doing tonight, my dear? And welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing tonight? I hope everything is well for you. Tonight will be a little bit off, and I'm going to apologize beforehand. Don't know if you guys can tell, but we put a brand new monitor up, and I am still working on the color configurations for it. So everything is not coming out exactly how I was hoping just yet. I went out today and I bought the brand new big monitor, and I really can't tell a difference, to be honest with you. So it's a little bit of a disappointment. So I've still got to work on the color configurations to get everything working like it should be working. So the shows may look a little strange tonight, and for that I'm going to apologize in advance. But I kind of decided I needed some walking room. Hey, Heat, how we doing tonight? So I decided I need a little walking room around here so I could get around in front of the monitors, behind the monitors, the whole 9 yards. Because, ladies and gentlemen, 3 days from now, we will be celebrating, as you guys can see at the bottom, the 1 year anniversary of Listwiz. That's right, April the 12th is 3 days away, which means April the 12th, hey Emery's, we will be doing a large set of giveaways. 20 smalls will be going out, guaranteed. And there may be more. It depends on how the day and the night goes. I put the list together, the first 2 lists together, and I realized I had smalls galore that I still hadn't put up there. And by the time I was done, I actually completed 4 prize lists. 4 of them. So that means there could be up to 40 smalls going out Tuesday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 40. Here's the best part. I did a count, and I don't think I got all the smalls. So I have, I think, another 4 or 5 items lying around. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those just yet. But if you guys check out the Facebook page, it is listed below. That's the one reason I put the messages up tonight. There are, at my count, not counting the 1 prize that will be going out tonight, there are 89 prizes in the catalog. 89 of them. So you will have your choice of 89 prizes on April the 23rd. I sat back and I'm looking, and it's like, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. And all of a sudden I realized 3/4 of my photos did not upload to Dropbox like they were supposed to. So I went back in, re-uploaded them, renamed them, and just did one mass upload. And all of a sudden I got like 16 rows of prizes. So make sure you guys check out the Facebook page, as you guys can see down at the bottom, Listwiz Game Show Network. Check the photo albums for Pick Your Prize, because up to God knows how many of those will be going out April the 23rd. But yeah, like I said, you guys can see some of the stuff changed. My bookcase down here busted, so I kind of lost my podium. And I am not happy about that. It was one of those cheapo Target ones where you gotta make sure the back is in place. And for whatever reason, all the nails in the backing kind of just fell out. And the moment it did, the entire bookcase just fell in on itself. It was pretty bad. Oh. But I want to apologize, guys. I was supposed to get prize packages out in the mail today, and I was out shopping. I had to go pick up the shelf, the new monitor, in the boxes to put the stuff in. And by the time I got back, it was about 2 or 3 o'clock, and I was just like, I can't do it because I gotta try to get the set working, try to get the big screen TV. And like I said, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's huge. It is actually, I think, bigger than my actual TV, so I kind of got it backwards at the moment. But I do not feel like going through all the dish setup garbage to swap them out. Anyways, basically what it is make sure you guys check out the Facebook page. And if you're here April the 23rd, you win a game, you basically say, this prize that was in the catalog, I want it. If you don't know which prize in the catalog you want, you pick a topic, and we'll try to come up with a list so you guys can see what's out there. I am going to try, no guarantees, to see if I can get picture-in-picture on this thing working, if I can manage it. But there is no guarantee on that part right now because it is not a picture-in-picture screen. So I got to figure out how I'm going to pull off a split screen. You don't do Facebook. Well, that's going to be interesting then, because it's going to basically I'll figure out something. I don't know yet, because I thought about doing a catalog on the screen as well, and I still may, because now that I've got all the pictures, it may work that way. We're gonna see what happens. But yeah, how can you not do Facebook? No, to be honest with you, I have rarely done Facebook anymore in the past, 6 to 8 months. I haven't even been on it that often. But the only reason I did this was to at least get the catalog up there. And like I said, right now I got stuff in the shelf, I got stuff under the bar, I got stuff in front of the bar, I got stuff behind the monitor, and I got stuff on the rack. So it's a lot of stuff. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys hate me doing all the talking, so I'm going to go ahead and get the pregame stuff started. Now again, like I said, my one problem is I'm hoping the colors work on this okay. But I will be honest with you, I don't know what it's going to look like because I have not tested everything on here yet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it sort of works. Ladies and gentlemen, the pre-show tonight, we are looking for opposites. The pre-show tonight are 10 1960s and 70s television shows, and we are looking for opposites. And as you guys can see, it will float through. If this thing is too glary or anything of that sort, please, please, please let me know, because like I said, I've got to work on the settings numbers. And like I said, that's going to be the hard part, because I think it pretty much is going to end up changing with pretty much every game. So it'll be basically go to commercial, come over here, flip the screen over, pull up the menu, change all the color settings, and work my way through. Well, you also have to remember, most of the prizes are on my Instagram account. So you should be able to see the photos there as well. But like I said, probably what I will do after Tuesday is I'm going to probably try to put like a slideshow together with all the various prizes, because there's no way I can pull up and hold up 88 prizes while the game is going. I just don't think I can do it. But as you guys can see, I kind of put the comments on tonight, partially because of the new setup, partially because I'm still rearranging stuff down back here, and partially because I have no idea what the screens are going to look like at the moment. But please, again, if you see anything that doesn't look right, let me know so I can mark it down and work on it so we can see, so I can try to repair it later. But how was everyone's week is the question. It has been fairly quiet for me. The office didn't have too much, just a couple major projects to work on. And a lot of my downtime was spent working on a couple of new games that are not done yet. Well, I will say the split second game is done. I just haven't tested with the new setup, so I'm probably going to hold off on that. I may run a test one tonight, but I'm not going to guarantee it. Oh, I hate this song's getting to me now. Let's change songs out. What else did I have to say? I'm trying to remember if there was anything else that was important. I'm trying to, there was something else that was going to come to mind. I forgot what it was now. Oh, I was gonna say, hey, Sunday, if you're still in here, I know what you need. You need one of those little standalone turntables that just kind of rotates. If you've ever seen, oh, it wasn't supposed to do that. Why did it do that? Oh, there we go. If you've ever watched one of those TV auctions, they always have the turntable displays that go around and around and around and around. I think you need one of those. I really, really do. Because then you don't even have to touch it. You don't have to pick it up. You don't have to do anything with it. You just kind of let it sit there and rotate on the video. Because I love the first one. I really did. And I can't wait to see what comes up next. But I think that's it for me today. Nice, quick, clean. Short and simple. The guy, the video of the guy that memorized, talking about memorize the pressure luck board. Yeah, Michael Larson. Believe it or not, I was actually rewatching the quote-unquote pressure luck scandal thing on YouTube again yesterday for some dumb reason. I've watched it like 3 or 4 times. I don't know why, because it's the same thing after every review. It's like it was just smart enough to do what needed to be done. And you know, the funny thing is, if you don't know it, Pressure Luck was a follow-up to the game called Second Chance. Well, somebody took the Second Chance pilot episode, and they did the same thing. They looked at the video after it had been finished, and it was like, yep, they goofed. They made it the exact same pattern every time again. So they were lucky they didn't get caught on the first one. And they just happened to get caught on the second one. Because the best part was, they did this thing where, I don't remember who I watched today while I was working on stuff. And it was like, big news, these guys are cheating. And it's like these scandals have been out for ages, information about them. And then they showed one where the guy put an exact bid in for a Price is Right showcase, and he got it exactly right. And they're like, see, he was cheating. We don't know how he was cheating, but he was cheating. Come to find out, they'd had the episode. CBS had the episode locked in their vault for 5 months. I think it was 5 months. While they were trying to figure out if the guy cheated. Because officially, if an episode doesn't air, they don't give you the prizes. There's 2 secrets about game shows that I've learned over the past year. How do I put this? Now, I'll come back to that one. I just lost that train of thought. But he realized that Price is Right actually repeated prizes eventually. And he and his wife had literally gone through every episode they'd ever recorded. And they basically took this item was this price, this item was this price, so on and so forth. And when it got to it, he picked the number, according to the gentleman, he picked the number with the thousands, and he just put his 3-digit PIN number as the last 3 digits, and it came out 100% perfectly. Oh, the two things about game shows that I've learned. First and foremost, if you ever get put on a game show, if you want the prizes, and this is on TV game show, you have to hope the episode airs. If an episode doesn't air, the studio, the game show, the company has no obligation to give you your prizes. They usually will, or they'll give you something reasonable in return. But until the show airs, you get nothing. So if a show doesn't air at all, you're out of luck. You just spent your time on television, and you got your 15 minutes of fame. The second thing I learned about game shows, and I did not know this, that first one I actually knew, was you don't actually have to claim any prizes you win. One guy on Wheel of Fortune had won 3 trips and some prize on the show, but he had barely won like $2,000 in cash. And they told him what the taxes were on the prizes, and the taxes on the prizes were more than the money he had won. So he was just like, he did not claim a single prize that he had won on that broadcast. And the studio is absolutely fine with that. They got it on air, so it looks like they gave it away. But they basically got to keep it, and they could give it away later. Or they could just kind of like say, okay, we couldn't give this one away, we're giving it back to the company. No loss. It's basically a tax write-off for the companies that give the stuff to the game shows, whether or not they get claimed. It's a write-off whether or not the prizes actually get claimed by the players. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have let this screen run long enough. I need to get my pen. Hopefully it works. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep that one up and open for now. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, give me 1 minute while I move something over where I need it. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will be playing Scrabble. And for those of you that know, Saturday night is always prize night. And tonight, you're going to have your choice of two items. We have the letter of marquee card game with the pirate ships in the box. Or we have the handcrafted, hand-painted chess set. Whoop, if I can get this thing open again without losing anything. There we go. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, those will be the two prizes up for grabs in the game of Scrabble. And for those of you that are new to the channel, we're going to walk you guys through how the game works. And again, I got to film these graphics are going to look horrible. I really am. Let's see. Oh yeah, they look really bad right now. I have green screen and it's blue on my broadcast screen. Not a good combination. The game is simple. We are simply looking for 10 words in the crossword puzzle. We will show you a cryptic or definition clue of some sort to that word, with every letter in the puzzle covered. Every 10 seconds, one cover block will fall off one letter. Your object is to give me the answer to the puzzle or the single word faster than anyone else tonight. And I'm going to hope my Scrabble music's on this thing because it is kind of out of order. Because I was adding so many to this. Oh, there it is. So we're gonna get the music going in the background so we have it. You will get points based on the number of covered letters still remaining on the board. Okay. We're not doing tournament style tonight. It's just basically one board, one game. And I'm going to apologize for that in advance. Like I said, I've spent so much time working on the graphic screen that I'm going to say that there will be no second game this evening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is the Scrabble board. And again, I'm hoping this is legible. Like I said, I may have to move things. I may move the screen closer to make it more readable. Problem is like it was glaring. The TV is actually glaring off of each other so bad. Okay, and let's see who was first person. Lady Dova was actually the first one on the channel tonight. So Lady Dova, if you are here, please speak up. And that pen is dead. I should have known. I should have known. It goes in the junk pile. All right, Lady Dova, you have the first choice of which word we're going to attempt. And they are all numbered 1 through 10. Nothing starts at the same location. And again, I'll start with 1 across, 2 down, 3 down, and so on and so forth. So, Lady Dova, it is your choice, my dear, as to which word we are going to start with this evening. And that give me 1 minute while I get that out of the way. Found one of my Lego pieces. I hate Lego Dimensions right now. They give you like 3 or 4 pieces. They only give you the instructions on how to fix one of them. All right, Lady Dova has chosen 1 across, and it's not repeating. Damn it! We're gonna see if that repeats. So here is the one across question. It makes up half of the debate. It makes up half of the debate. So we are looking for a 10-letter word. It makes up half of the debate. Correct, Chris. It was indeed Republican. Ooh, that jumped a lot faster than I thought it was supposed to jump. I have to go back and double check and see if that's been debugged. Find out why it flipped that quickly. So Chris is on the board with 80 points. All right, Chris, I mean, it is your choice as to where we go next. And that music is not looping. That means I gotta pick something else and see if it loops. Three down. All right, we know it starts with a C, but here is the 3 down question. It will make you a household name. It will make you a household name. And when Chris got that first one quick, I'm like, oh, please tell me I did not use this one because it is not marked as used. But it will make you a household name. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to move the monitor closer, because I still don't like how small that writing is. It will make you a household name is what we are looking for. Nope, my music is not looping. And I don't know why. Oh, I know why it's not looping. Because I'm using MP3s. It will make you a household name. Gotta move the chair out of the way. You're down to 10 points, and when this last letter drops off, it is a 5-point puzzle. And Chris is in with the 5-pointer. It is indeed to christen. If you are christened, you are given a new name, or you are given your name in various religions. So with that, Chris is at 85. And Chris, it is your choice as to where we go next. I don't think I have this set up for tournament format, but I'll check. But yeah, I got to make some definite color changes, because I was going to run the Joker's Wild game tonight, and I pulled it up, and it's like the black and the purple were like identical. The red and the orange were identical, and it's like I couldn't find a setting that differentiated between the two. So I got a lot of work I got to do for some of these before the 23rd. All right, Chris has chosen the 2-down question. And here is the question. Montgomery did it a lot. Montgomery did it a lot. So we have 70 points now. Montgomery did it a lot. Correct, Emery's for 40 points. It was indeed Energize, Montgomery Scott. Energize me, Scotty. All right, Emery's. Nice guess, and it is your turn to choose where to go next on the board. Four down, staying at the top of the board. And here is the 4-down question. Liberace's accessory. Liberace's accessory. And I just realized what I need to do. I need to extend the first one for a few extra seconds. I forgot to change that. Correct, Chris. I had to make sure you spelled it right. It was indeed the candelabra. For another 80. Because you got it in before the third letter dropped. It was indeed the candelabra. Was Liberace's second most famous accessory next to his clothing. I have to find the quote, but Liberace made the quote that basically said, "People paid me to see what gaudy outfit I wore, and I had to make each one gaudier and gaudier with every concert and performance he did." He basically said he was getting to the point where he didn't know if he could go any farther in his outfits. All right, Chris has chosen 6 across. So here is the 6 across question. It's a regular source of strikes. It's a regular source of strikes. But he was talented. He was definitely talented. Now, I apologize for that, Emery. Like I said, I can't do the YouTube chat tonight. Because like I said, I got the PC kind of sitting out of the way. So I'm basically depending on the PSN part. Correct, Emery's. It was indeed the curveball for 60, or no, 70. It was indeed the curveball is a regular source of strikes. It's a batter, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. But no matter what you thought about him, like I said, Liberace had the talent to play that piano. All right, Emery's, that makes it your choice. Where would you like us to go next? And like I said, what I will probably do, I may do like a non-game show broadcast where I'm going to use an old show just to see what the settings and stuff look like graphics wise tomorrow. I don't know, because I have to go pick Bubbles up from the airport tomorrow. Alright, 10 across. When you start acting out. When you start acting out. So again, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I will apologize. This night, tonight's broadcast will probably be a very short one. Simply because, like I said, I did not spend as much. I spent so much time working on getting the studio together. I did not spend as much time putting the games together tonight. When you start acting out. So I may cheat tomorrow and go do the Daily Motion broadcast because I know there won't be a lot of followers, and like I said, it's all going to be testing. So I may use the Daily Motion site tomorrow. So I don't expect a lot of people on, but we shall see. My plan was to take a lot of my old games we've already used and just start seeing what color schemes and monitor settings actually work. Because like I said, you guys, I'm assuming you guys see the blue screen. No, Fatality is not character. Believe it or not, that blue screen you guys see right now is supposed to be a gray background. And Chris gets in there first. Chris just beat you in Emery's. How we doing, Fatality? So, Chris, it is your choice where we go next. And I may do like that non-gaming stuff on the YouTube channel, and I'll just mark it as to be deleted. I don't know yet. If that depends on what I'm going to do tonight, because right now everything's quiet around the house. I don't have a lot of stuff to do around here, and if I'm lucky, I have some free time tonight. All right. It often gets put to paper. Oh, see, I started on the Division, and it's like I was gonna play it today, and I just had too much to do. And I am very bad at Division right now. I am very bad at it. That's all I can say. I'm basically at the hospital. Correct, Emery's? Ballpoint. It is ballpoint. All right, Emery's is at 20, or no, Chris is at 205. Emery's is at 180. So it's a two-man race here. So Emery's, we have 3 clues left on the board. We have 7 across, 8 down, and 9 across. Which of those 3 would you like to try? Now, I will admit, Division is absolutely beautiful. The few bits I have played, but I am very, very, very bad at it. Well, that's all right, because like I said, Lady Dova, like I said, what I will probably do after I do the vault is I may keep the broadcast going just for the whole time and just use some of the old ones to test and retest colors. So you may be able to answer questions on that one. All right. Emery's has chosen 8 down. The smartest man on the farm. The smartest man on the farm. Hey, HBK, how we doing tonight? But yeah, to let you guys know, because I think almost everybody in here has a prize package coming to them, except I don't think Turtle is here at the moment. I did not get to go to the post office today. I did not make it to the post office today, so I did not get the packages out. What happened was, I was going to go pick up the new monitor, and like I said, I'm going to move that forward because I want it big. I really want it big. I need my alley so you guys can see me. And I had packaged Lady Dova's and Emery's packages, and I had 2 boxes. I had one that was just too big, and one I couldn't fit the 2 items in, or 3 items in. So I was like, I had to go pick up some more mailing boxes today, and it kind of set me back. Correct, Emery's? The smartest man on the farm is always the egghead. And with that, it is a 5-point game between Chris and Emery's. Chris has 205, Emery's has 200. So it is a very, very, very tight race between you two guys. All right, we have 7 across and 9 across. So ladies and gentlemen, here is the 7 across clue. He'll always be bowling. He'll always be bowling. He'll always be bowling is what we are looking for. See, the funny thing is, this game almost always goes exactly 30 minutes. Almost always. The timing on it is that close to perfect that I would love to get the others to match. But I have yet to get it to work for any of the other ones. He'll always be bowling. I may pull up another game, just for the heck of it. Because I need to test the colors on another one. He'll always be bowling. And Emery sneaks in there with the goldfish. The goldfish is always bowling. And with that, Emery takes a 15-point lead. All right, we're down to the last question. So this will be between Emery's and Chris. I will only take answers from you two. If Emery's gets it, Emery's wins. Chris has to get it before the 30-point marker. Because he needs, or no, before the 20-point marker. Let me check, because I do have the chat line available. Yep, HBK was in first. All right. So it kind of changes things. So this is the last question for this game. This will be between Chris and Emery's. The first person to get it basically wins the game, because Chris has the lead by 5 points. All right? Well, it's all right, HBK. It's what we call a spoiler when I do an open game like this. I'm going to show, if I've got it saved, I will show you guys something here in a minute. Yeah, it is a 5-point game. So Chris and Emery's, for the last question, I will only take it from you two guys. Here is the question. It might be seen in an Italian boat race. It might be seen in an Italian boat race. That's what we call spoilers. It might be seen. And Emery's in first by a hair. It was indeed the gondola. So congratulations, Emery's, because there weren't a lot of points on that question. It ended up being, I think you got it on 60. So it ended up being a 55-point win for Chris. I mean, for Emery's. I'm sorry, for Emery's. Congratulations, Emery's. So with that, my friend, it is your choice of the letters of marquee, or the chess set. And like I said, it's hand painted, hand carved, that sort of thing. So Chris, I keep saying Chris, and I don't know why. I'm sorry. Emery's. Which of those two would you like? And I will throw it in on the pile. All right, the chess set is indeed yours. Like I said, I'm gonna probably have to put something on it so it stays locked. But like I said, the pieces are all like hand carved, hand painted. As soon as I find the there you go. Conquistador set. That is indeed yours, and that will therefore come out of the catalog. So I'm going to throw this over there. So let's see, you guys had the Witchblade. So you got the Witchblade, the Robotech, the chess set, and what's the fourth item? Oh, and the painted pony. So you got the Witchblade piece, the chess set, the Robotech piece, and the painted pony coming your way. Alright guys, as this is Scrabble, and I do not have a bonus game set up for this yet, although I am working on it. So Emery's, with that, you get to take a chance at the vault. And again, when I do one of these, this is why I don't ever respond on the pieces to start with. Bear with me 1 minute. Have to take the music out because I need the vault board. And drop that back in. Alright, Emery's. I think you do, Chris. Let me check. Oh, yes. Yes, you have the Star Wars glasses. I got to get those bundled up. The Star Wars glasses will be coming to you. So, like I said, I think I got like 5 packages. I got Emery's, I got HBK. Well, Emery's and Dova as one. I should say HBK's wife because I think she's the one that won. Turtle's got one and you've got one. And like I said, I was going to get them out today, and I just basically, didn't have the right size boxes. So I got sidetracked and never got them out today. All right, Emery's. I showed you at the beginning 10 TV series from the 1970s, and they were all in opposites. It is very simple. Right now, you're going to get one number off the vault, no ifs, ands, or buts. If you can give me 4 of these 10 series, you'll get 2 numbers coming off the vault. If you can... Wait. I gotta remember how I had this written. Oh, okay. You're getting 1 off. You've got to get at least 3 to get another number off. Okay? If you get 3, you're into the second batch. You have to get 6 of them to get 2 numbers, the third number off the vault. No, that's not right. Wait, let me make sure I got this right. Okay, yes, I got it right now. Because I'm kind of adjusting this when I have to use this bonus section. If you only get 3 TV series right, you only get the 1 number off the vault. If you get anywhere from 4 to 7 of them right, you'll get 2 numbers off the vault. If you get 8 or 9, you'll get 3 numbers off the vault, and you have to get all 10 of them to get 4 numbers off the vault. Okay, so I'm hoping that makes sense for you. You're only going to get to see them 1 time. So I'm going to reveal them 1 more time just for you. And I don't care what order they're in, because we will go back and double check after you give me the answers. You get, you will get 10 seconds, oops, 1 minute, get that fixed, to see each slide, okay? So we're going to show you the example, just so you can see it. Yep, I didn't do the example. You're supposed to do the example. There we go. Would you get on the right slide? There we go. Duh. Many bad women will obviously be a few good men. So again, Emery's, we're looking for 10 TV shows. I miss my music. I really do. That's the problem when I have to take the... Like I said, worst part is, like I said, I know I gotta fix all the colors. So what you guys are probably going to see after this, because I'm going to put in a little quick commercial break, is you will probably see me doing examples of old games I've already used. So you guys may want to stick around. That's up for you. All right, let's see. He's got Get Smart. All in the Family. Bewitched, and Different Strokes so far. I will tell you there are only 2 more coming up, or 1 more coming up after this one. I will tell you right now, that is the last one on the screen. Alright, Emery's. You've given me 4. I'm going to give you a minute and a half to try to come up with any of the others that you can think of. And your minute and a half starts now. Damn pen's drying out. He's giving up. He came up with 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 1, 2, 3. Who'd I miss? Oh. Let's see. Get Smart, All in the Family, Bewitched, Different Strokes, Gunsmoke, Knots Landing, and The Facts of Life. So he's got 7 of them. He thinks he's got 7 of them. All right, so if he has got all 7 correct, he is getting two numbers off the ball. All right. So let's just see how many of them Emery's had correct. Get back to the beginning. There we go. All right, we're not worried about the example one at the moment. None outside unspecified single is All in the Family. So you are 1 for 1 so far, Emery's. Next, Identical in Actions is indeed Different Strokes. So that's 2 for 2. The next one on the board, Push Gross, is Dragnet. So we did not get Dragnet on the board. You put the opposite of to push is to drag. The opposite of gross is net. So we had Push Gross, Dragnet. Not on anybody's list. Any Kings Against Safety. The Dukes of Hazzard. I thought that one somebody might get. I really did. I didn't see that one in the early one. I didn't see that one in the late ones. So we've had 2 misses so far, 2 hits. Next on the list, Put Stupid. And Emery knows he's got this one right. Emery knows he got Get Smart. So that is 3 of them so far. So you are at 3. So you have to get 1 more to lock in 2 numbers. Unclassified, even a single. The Odd Couple. The Odd Couple. Not on the list. Unhexed. I think everybody knew this one. Bewitched. Or is this written Betwitched? Twitter, twitching. You know. Alright, so Emery, you've locked in 2 numbers. So you need all 3 of them that are left on your list to get 3 numbers. Oh no, I don't think you can get 3 numbers now. Yeah, you can. Any fictions, different death, the facts of life. So that is 5. We've got 2 left. I honestly thought this one was going to be easy. I really did. Some hate plane. The key word being hate. The only opposite of hate is the love boat. And finally, Knife Steam, and Chris got this one real early, Gunsmoke. So Emery's, you got 5 out of the 10. And I'm glad to see that one actually through you guys, because I did not see anybody take a shot at... I did not see anybody take a shot at that one. Like I said, I was surprised that some hate plane did not work. All right, so Emery's, you're going to get 2 numbers off our vault. Let me go get it open. And that's not the version I want. And believe it or not, we have not had, oh that's right, we haven't had anybody come off. We have not had anybody do any yet for this. So I have to make sure I have the correct combination written down. Now this screen is going to show you guys why I've really got to work on the color issue. Because I'm going to be honest, I am not even sure if row 3 is going to be visible right now. Oh, it is visible. Wow. All right, Emery's, you get to take 2 incorrect numbers off the vault. Which rows would you like to remove? You may have HBK. Like I said, I was kind of surprised. Like I said, the Eddie Kings of safety didn't get because I didn't see it from Chris because Chris was on early. Lady Dova was on a little early, and I didn't see it from either of them. And Emery's kind of got in right about the middle of the intro part. All right, we're going to take a number off of row 1. Oh, let's see. We're going to, since the last one was a 7 number to start things, we're going to make it easy. We're going to take the 7 off. Let's just take both the 7s off. We're going to take both the 7s off. Okay, Emery's, with that, if you can give me the 4-digit combination right now, there's another prize going in your prize pile. So, Emery's, what 4-digit combination would you like to try for the vault tonight? Five, 8, 3, 1 is the combination to our vault. 5, 8, 3, 1. Nope, that is not the combination. But like I said, it takes a lot of luck to get it early on. Although I will admit I did one vault where the first night and I can't remember who was doing it. I want to say when Thug was around. He was helping me test the vault, and we didn't remove anything off, and he had picked 3 of the 4 numbers on his first guess. Nope, HBK, there will not be a second prize one tonight. And the reason for that is I am probably going to spend the rest of the broadcast, at least while I'm here, basically trying to do some adjusting. So I'm going to be basically playing some old games that have already been run. So if you guys want to stick around, those of you that have never been in, that have ever seen some of these that we've used before, this will be your chance to see them. But tonight is basically, like I said, I got to work on my monitor and get it set up correctly, because it's not showing all the colors like it is supposed to, and I've got to figure out what settings I have to do for it. So there is no second prize game tonight, but do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are on the channel, next Tuesday we will be doing at least 2. I count them, 2 lists, and I'm gonna move the camera for 1 second just so you guys can see. You see that shelf there? This shelf right here? A lot of that is going out, and there's a few things on down below it, like for instance those, and possibly those, and possibly that. So basically that second shelf is loaded with all sorts of things that are going to be going out this coming Tuesday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, our 1-year anniversary. Yeah, I can pull up a list. I can pull up a list one. In fact, I was going to do it anyway during the test period, HBK. All right, Emery's. Because I needed to test the colors just to see what comes up. Now, like I said, don't be surprised to see the screen kind of like move back and forth a bunch while I'm doing it. So, I'm going to move my camera back real quick. So, like I said, do not be surprised if I move. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to select something for next week's alternate choice. And, oh, I know what I was going to pick. No, I don't know what I was going to pick. So, for next week's alternate choice, oh, wait, yeah, I do. I have this one lined up. And unfortunately, it is not in a box, so it's a standout by itself. Next week's alternate pick. So next week, somebody can claim the letter of marquee or the Racer X Shooting Star model. So these will be the 2 for next Saturday. They will be coming off the catalog tonight, or no, the chess set will be coming off the catalog tonight. So those will be going out next week. One of those 2. Let's see. And since HBK wants me to pull up an old list, I'm going to pull up an old list. But before I do that, I'm going to put it on visual break, so I will be right back. So bear with me like for 1 minute. Anytime, my dear. I gotta make sure I got enough room to get in front of the camera is the hard part. Okay. Well, the Tuesday show is a little different, HBK. And welcome back, folks. Like I said, we're doing a little video work here, so I apologize if things seem to move around a lot. But at the request of HBK, I'm going to pull up one of our old lists. And it's... If it'll let me do the menu. It may not let me do the menu here. You guys see the glare? That's what I've been trying to get rid of. And I don't know any way I'm going to be able to do that. But basically how the list on Tuesday will work, and like I said, all this is going to get cut out, so don't worry about it being on the upload, is behind each one of the 10 items. See, it's just amazing how small that camera makes things. It really is. Because like I said, this is like a 40-inch screen and it looks tiny. Yes, it will be all lists on Tuesday night. It will be all lists. And basically what will happen is, for instance, I'm going to get where you guys can see me at the moment, is, for instance, and we're just going to use this as the example one at the moment. If, for instance, you were playing HBK and you got number 2, okay, then we would reveal the phrase number 2. After all 10 items were taken off, there will actually be 10 prizes behind those items. So, for instance, if behind whatever is number 2 said small statue, okay, of the various small statues that I have, and there are 4 of them somewhere, because I put one down and I don't know where I put it. I gotta find it. You would basically, at least on game 1, get to choose one of the small statues. I've got one. I don't know where the 4th one is though, because like I said, I know there are 4 of them up there. Mind over matter is indeed. Let's see if it'll. There we go. Mind over matter. So, whatever was behind mind over matter, since I said the statues for 1 or for 2, if, for instance, behind that it said trading cards, you'd get your choice of, the other way, the spoofy tunes, or all the Rad Dude ones. So again, there's like 5 or 6 packs. So those would be the ones that were definitely, if those are what are behind the number 1. Mastermind is number 5. Mastermind is definitely on there. Alright, what did I do with the TV remote for this one? I'm going to step back through for the moment. You're going to see a box pop up on the screen, so I apologize. Ugh. I'm still not liking that color. So I've got a lot of color work I'm going to have to do to adjust. And I got to figure out how to get rid of that glare. Let's see. I'm hoping, nope, I'd have to go the other way. Dang it. Have to go the other way. Ugh. But some of the stuff that will be on the list Wits lists, like I said, I just showed you guys like the small statuettes. Those will definitely be on there. The trading cards, I think, are definitely on there. Oh, what else? 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 Nope, no mind games, HBK. See, this is one of those nights where it'll be interesting to see if Knight shows up, because I think the Gundams are on one of them. I don't think they're on both of them though. Then we got like the 3 beer steins. The 3 beer steins, yay! But it's basically everything pretty much on this second shelf will be part of the giveaway. I'm trying to not knock everything over. All right, now I need to see where I need to stand. See, that's the one thing I didn't like, is I can't lower it. So it's basically about the only spot I can stand to be seen is right behind the computer, which I guess isn't a bad thing. I guess that's not a bad thing though. Hey, how are things going? Nope, no, mind your step. And like I told the others, because you weren't here earlier, was not able to get everything sent out today. I got sidetracked with new stuff for the studio, so I'm still working on them. I have to get everything sent out. If not next Saturday, it'll be on the 23rd. So just so you know. Because like I said, I had to go out and pick up a ton of new boxes to get things packaged up. Because like I said, the hard part was I had packaged up Emery's and Lady Dova's package, and I only had two box sizes. I had one that was just literally too big and one that was literally too small. And it was like, ugh. But again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are just dropping in, we've already had our prize night show tonight. At the request of HBK, and because I'm working on some studio stuff here, we are doing a little color screen testing because I have the new large monitor, as you guys can see, because you can't even see me behind it. Is basically a 40-inch TV screen right now. It is a 40-inch TV screen. No, not there, fatality. So while I'm doing studio testing, trying to find where to put stuff, I'm tempted to move it closer, but that glare has me worried. I really am. I am tempted to move it closer, but the glare has me really, really, really worried. Plus, I'm trying to leave myself an alleyway to get like right in front of the camera, so I can get to the fridge and the beers and the alcohol. Gotta have my alcohol, my adult beverage. If I didn't have my adult beverage, we'd have a problem. There we go. A beautiful mind. So what I'm going to be doing after this little list, and again, for those of you that don't know, this is an old list. We've used it before at the request of HBK to show Miss HBK how it works. Nope, no mind reader. We pulled up an old one just so you guys could see how the list works. And again, for those of you that don't know, this coming Tuesday, behind every one that is solved, there will be a prize listed. You will win whatever prize is listed behind it. So for instance, again, we had Mind Over Matters already solved. I really want to be on that side when I do this. If behind the phrase Mind Over Matter, it said Harley Quinn cards, then whoever got that one right would win their choice of one of these two sets of decks of playing cards. And basically what this is my chance just to give out a ton of stuff on a list night. They're all smalls, they're all tiny items. Nothing really super high end. Although, like I said, I know Knight and Alicia if they are paying attention, will be interested in the Gundam pieces if they're up there. Because like I said, there are certain things I haven't even put into them yet. For instance, I still have to find a spot to put in the Avenger prints, because I was going to put the Avenger prints in there at some point, but I haven't even gotten around to doing that yet. But to let you know, right now there will definitely be 2 lists. This coming Tuesday. So there's guaranteed 20 prizes going out Tuesday night. So that's something in itself. Name any other streamer that gives out 5 prizes in one night, much less 20. Oh, see, I forgot. These guys are definitely on the list. We got Groot. The Groot chess piece will definitely be on the list. And Thanos will definitely be on the list. Because I don't think I have prizes marked behind these. See, that color thing is still going to bug me, because that should be like deep orange and yellow. It really should be, and it's not. It's like white and light orange. I'm not happy. I am not happy with the fact that I cannot get the colors from the PC to match the TV to match the broadcast. It is like 3 entirely different colors. Because I'm going to ask right now, this right here, is that yellow for you guys or is that white for you guys? That is my question. Is that yellow or is that white? I think it's the fact that it's an LCD screen. And I've been trying to find the settings. Speaking of which, I'm going to try. So you guys are going to see a box pop up in a minute on the screen. Just ignore it as best as you can. See, it's not changing anything. So basically, I got to go through and I got to make all sorts of changes to colors on other games. See, it's not supposed to be yellow numbers. It's supposed to be like deep orange. And the worst part is, I think on this screen it actually is deep orange. It is. It's like deep orange here, but what you guys are seeing there, or let me see, right there, is like yellowish or light orange. And I've really noticed it during like the title screen. Because there are certain game show titles that just literally do not come up well, and I've got to figure out how to fix that. Nope, not Mindscape, Enemy Ham. So again, guys, for those of you that did not know, we are approaching the 1-year anniversary of Wits. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I have been doing this for 52 weeks. Well, officially 51 weeks, because I think I took like a 1-week period off. And that was after the 24-hour stream. Since that point, we have either done 3 episodes a week or 2 episodes every week since then. So we are somewhere around... I want to say we are right at 97 episodes, give or take. That's my guess. Because at one point I was pulling 3 list episodes a week, and then I started doing the other game shows, and it was like, oh, I think that's why I had to cut back to 2. I really did. Again, for those of you that don't know, April 23rd, pick your prize night. Down here at the very bottom of the screen, you see this Facebook page. Make sure you guys go check it out, because on that page there is a photo album called Pick Your Prize Night. And on that page, or on that list of photos, is every prize you can claim if you win a game show starting Saturday night. And we are going to run from Saturday night till at least sometime Sunday morning in the U.S. So those of you that are watching from Germany, you guys should have a chance to drop in and say hi. Those of you that are in the U.K., drop in and say hi. If you are in the States, stay up late. That's all I'm going to say. Or participate early. And I will show you guys in 1 minute. Because like I said, I'm going to let this run for a bit. Nope, not what we are looking for so far. And for those of you that have seen this episode before, yes, this is a mind list I have used before with no changes. So if you've watched before, you should know what some of these are. Yeah, this was a demonstration episode. And like I said, what I will probably do after this little list is I'll probably jump over on the Daily Motion link just to do it. And what it will be is probably just me testing some colors and see what I'm looking at, and see what you guys are looking at. Because like I said, usually what you guys are seeing is what I am seeing. Nope, still looking. And I will tell you guys, on Tuesday night, I will not be giving hints to any of them. One of the things I like to do during the broadcast, if we get stuck, is I start giving a few hints here or there in regards to what is actually on the list. Tuesday night, there will be no hints. What it will be is basically up to 1 hour for list 1, 1 hour for list 2. If we get past that, then list 3 will be whatever the time limit is. Hey, Jumpman, how we doing tonight? So again, guys, please remember to follow the Listwist account on YouTube. Follow the Saint Fan on Instagram. Follow Listwits on Facebook. And you guys will see pictures of all the prizes for the April 23rd show on two of those three, Instagram and and the Facebook page. And again, just as an example, for the April 23rd show, you could claim, if you wanted, the Red Tornado. Just as whatever, if that's what you want, and you win, you say, that's what I want, and I am claiming it. I will be taking the chess set off the catalog because it just went out tonight. Emery's beat Chris in a very close game. It was basically 5-point differential till the last question on the Scrabble game. And again, what I will warn you guys for the 23rd is a lot of the games will be closed games, which basically means a limited number of players. Hey, Fishy! So basically, for instance, Hollywood Squares, when it's run, will only have 4 players because it'll be a tournament setup. The Scrabble game will be a tournament setup. The Scrabble game will be basically player 1 versus player 2, player 3 versus player 4, and then whoever wins out of each of those. I'm a PG show. You know better than that, Fatality. By the way, dude, I want to know where that shop is. I want to know where that shop is. I looked at those because I hadn't been on Instagram and I dropped in today. And it's like, I want to go there. I want to go to that store. So yeah, again, so like I said, the Listwist game, your prizes are determined by which answers you get. So again, if behind Mind Over Matter is the trading card set, then you would have your choice of the Rad Dudes or the Spoofy Tunes. And it's basically whatever's behind there, you're winning. That's all right. You can say it. I just won't. See, now there's one gentleman that needs to make sure he's here next Tuesday night if you want a shot at one of these. Because I will guarantee you the mini Gundams are on the prize list for next week, for next Tuesday. I guarantee you, because I've already got, like I said, I've got 2 definite set up. I have 2 lists already set, ready to go. If we get through them, we could have 3 or 4. So officially, there could be 40 small prizes going out next Tuesday. Well, jump in, like I said, next Tuesday, starting at 7 o'clock Central, we will be doing a list. Who are the mini Gundams? Let's see. They are the Star Build Strike, and I don't know where the other one went. Is that the other one? And the Gundam Converge. Those are 2 that are definitely on the possible to be won list. Bear with me while like I said, This entire second shelf is pretty much all my smalls. So these will definitely be going out Tuesday. Or most of them will be going out Tuesday. Because like I said, I have stuff that's on list 3 and list 4 that aren't up here. For instance, we have the ship in the bottle. Well, let's see if I can get it on the camera from back here because I don't want to move it up too far. Ship in the bottle. They're on one of them. I don't know if they're on 1, 2, 3, or 4. Lucas, what we are is we are live from PlayStation's only interactive, and I will say YouTube's as well. We are the only interactive game show network. And what we do is basically we pay tribute to some of the various TV game shows that you might have watched as a child or as a teenager, or if you're really old as an adult. For instance, tonight we just got done doing the Scrabble game. Every Saturday night we give away one of 2 prizes. State of Mind, is that up there? No, State of Mind is not up there. And we basically do one prize show on Saturday night. Well, this coming Tuesday is our 1-year anniversary. So what we're going to be doing, every Tuesday night we normally do a list or 2. Well, this coming Tuesday, April the 12th, is our 1-year anniversary. And with that, we're giving away 20 to 40 small prizes. And what it is basically anything from mini statues to prints to beer steins, trading cards, some small figures, key rings, comic books, science fiction magazines, just little odds and ends that I've picked up to give away. Because most of us that are streamers are collectors of various items. So that's where it kind of started. And then April 23rd, which is 2 Saturdays from now, we will be doing a basically pick your prize night. Whereas if you participate in a game and you win the game, you will get your choice of any of the prizes that are in our catalog. And for those of you that don't know, the catalog is this Facebook link right here in the photo album. And the photo album is Pick Your Prize. In that photo album right now, there are 89 items. Lucas, it is basically chat-based. Oh, nicely done, Orange. Mind your P's and Q's. It is all chat-based. If a game is an open game, and we do have a couple of open games, it's basically everybody that's on the chat can participate. That's a good one, but I don't think that was the one on my list. Nope, that one was not on the list. If it's a closed game, then I will only take answers from certain participants. And it's based on the number of participants. For instance, and Emmingham can tell you, as an example, we just did a test run of the Only Connect game, which is a British TV game show that I absolutely loved and adored. Victoria helped, because Victoria is cute as a button, but that's beside the point. So we actually have a game show that is based around Only Connect. The one rule is I will only have six chatters at a time that will be allowed to participate in that game. So only those 6 people will be able to give me eligible answers. Once that game is finished, we jump to another game and we get a whole new set of players. Now it'll be open or closed, there's no telling. I'm probably going to start with an open one and then work my way into a closed one to give everybody a chance early. So, for instance, like I said, if we do the Hollywood Squares game, which is on the list, only 4 people will be eligible to participate in that, because it will be player 1 versus player 2 in the first game, then player 3 versus player 4 in the second game. No. I've been planning on this for a while. Like I said, that's why we got the nice big new screen. And like I said, the only thing I hate is the colors just aren't working. And I think it's because of the PlayStation camera. Because I don't think it transmits the colors 100% across the board. And there will be certain games where there will only be 3 players allowed. For instance, the split second game, if I can get the test one done and I can get another one made for it, the split second game will only allow 3 participants max. There will be certain games where you play as a team. For instance, as we said, Only Connect, you start as a team, 2 teams of 3 competing, and when we get to the bonus round or the final round, whichever team wins, they compete head to head. So there are a bunch of open and closed ones, and that's how it'll work. However, like I said, this Tuesday is the list, and the lists are always open to everybody on the chat. And right now, like I said, the plan is to run 2 lists. So we will get through 2 lists up to 20 prizes if they're all solved. If they start getting solved, I have a 3rd and 4th list available, which means there could be up to 40 prizes going out. And again, but they will all be all smalls. And they will go, I will ship anywhere on my dime, so there's no charge to you guys. Nope, haven't seen any of them yet. I've seen a couple. I've seen one close one. I've only seen one that was even semi-close. I will tell you guys that right now. I've only seen one semi-close one. So again, for instance, what do I have back here? So if you win a game and in the catalog you see that you want this Gundam stand art, once you win, you basically say, this is the one I saw that I want. What I may do is, because they're all on Facebook, but not everybody uses Facebook, is I may put together an extra little slideshow that'll consist of all the photos. So it'll be like, you win the game, we'll run the prize slideshow, and you'll basically see all the prizes on the screen. But the problem with that is, like I said, the colors aren't matching. So it's like some of the photos have been coming out darker on the screen, on the broadcast, than they should be. So that's been the one major problem. And like I said, guys, we're going to wrap this up shortly. And what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to probably jump over on Daily Motion just for the just to do the testing. And use the Daily Motion one to test the colors on some old games. So if you guys are interested in seeing what some of them look like, you'll be able to jump over there when we make the change. So you guys can see what some of the games are going to be like. Because like I said, right now I've been rearranging the studio all day. We went from the small 20-inch screen to the big 40-inch TV monitor, and that's why, even though I don't think you guys can really tell, which is the disappointing part, because it still looks tiny on the screens when you guys see them. No, I will not be staying on Daily Motion night. I'm just going to use, because I hate Ustream. I am done with Ustream. I'm only going to use the Daily Motion for when I'm testing stuff, and that's pretty much it. But no, I am not staying on Daily Motion. We're sticking with YouTube. I love the YouTube chat. It runs great. The delays have been negligible. What do you mean by not PlayStation friendly? That's my question. Like I said, if they boot me off, they boot me off. I'm not worried about it because I wasn't going to do anything with it other than testing. Well, the question is, are you? No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. Because I've seen you in Dude's channel, I've seen you in Dave's channel, I've seen you in everybody's channel. Why they would think you are a troll called that, I have no clue. But yeah, I think simply because I really don't expect anybody to follow on Daily Motion is why I'm going to use that for the tests. Test colors, test games, test functionality, and things like that. Oh, no. I know, man. I know. Like I said, I'm just giving you a hard time for the fun of it. But yeah, that will be the only reason I'm going to use the Daily Motion stuff. Because like I said, I have no idea how good or bad their chat service is. Because officially, mates, believe it or not, according to Twitch's terms of service, I don't qualify. Because nothing I do is video game related. I went looking through all their terms of service, all of them, and it basically says There's a music channel, there's a video game channel, there's cosplay, and a few other things. But there is nothing for what I do on Twitch. And I sent Twitch an email to ask them if I would qualify for creative, because it says basically you send the email request or the report request. And I asked them. I never heard back from them. It was like I waited 3 months, and I was just like, I'm done with it. I waited 3 months, and I'm like, I'm done with it. If they're not going to answer me, they don't want me. Because when I first started, I started with Ustream like everybody else, and I'm like, I'm tired. I didn't want the trolls. That was the first problem. And it was the biggest reason I jumped off of Ustream when the YouTube option came along. And I asked somebody, and I don't remember who it was, about how bad the trolls were on Twitch compared to Ustream. And they basically said, dude, Ustream's got nothing on the number of trolls compared to what Twitch deals with. Exactly, Fishy. But there are streams. There are streams on Twitch that are not games. That's what their creative department was, when they set up the creative channel, that's what it was designed for. It was designed to be the non-gaming streams. That's why you'll see a bunch of cosplayers or cosplay costume makers there. You'll see artists there, and so on and so forth. Well, see, like I've heard of Hitbox. The problem is I don't think PS4 and Hitbox even talk to one another. I don't think they even talk to one another. It's not something that they are even considering. I don't think there's anything in a deal or in the works that's being made. Because I will be honest with you guys, I think the Daily Motion option was because I still think that IBM is ready to do the Ustream death knell. I really do. Yeah, and I don't think they ever will. I honestly don't think the PlayStation Live and Hitbox will ever pull a deal off. They may, like 7-8 months down the road, but that's as far as I think they'll ever go. But like I said, the only reason I didn't jump to Twitch was because they refused to answer my email. Nope, not there yet, Lucas. So like I said, I think I'm going to use Daily Motion pretty much for nothing but testing. So you guys will see me on Daily Motion, but basically all will be are old games we've already run that I'm tweaking and changing and recolorizing and things like that to make them viewable. Because like I said, for those of you that weren't here for the Scrabble game, the background that you guys were seeing on the Scrabble game was a blue background on the screen. Well, believe it or not, I've got the whole thing is set up just for a grayscale background. So it was like my coloration it does not like it at all. But that's the problem I always deal with the new monitor or a new piece of equipment. It takes me forever to get it working. Nope, haven't seen them yet. But again, guys, like I said, the big thing is, like I said, this Tuesday, as you guys can see, you guys have been having fun taking guesses at this list. This Tuesday, there will be 2 to 4 lists, 10 prizes, guaranteed, available per list. And it'll be basically, they'll run 1 an hour. So from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock Central Time, we'll run one. From 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we'll run another. And depending on how fast we get through those 2, we may run a third, which is set up and available if I need it. If we don't need it, it'll probably get used on the 23rd. Yeah, I thought about that night. I really did. Some time ago, and I think I was considering it right before the YouTube bit came in. And once I made the jump, I loved the chat speed so much that I never really even thought about jumping back over to anybody else. Nope, no mind mapping, and Evil Mind is not there. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. I will tell you guys, everything that is left is a phrase or a title. I will tell you guys that right now. Everything that's left is a phrase or a title. Like I said, my one problem I have is I don't want to deal with trolls anymore. I honestly don't. That's the one thing I love about YouTube is I'll get one troll about every 3 or 4 weeks, and that's it. I will get one troll about every 3 or 4 weeks, and it's like I ignore them and they go away. I've had people come in and try, and it never works for them. So it was just like, because I used to try to ignore them on Ustream, and they would just keep trying and trying and trying, and you never had the ability to block or slow them down or anything of that sort. And you can do that here. I think the other problem I had with Twitch was I was trying to set up a chat bot, and it was just taking so much time away from working on the games too. That was the other thing I had done. Because I sat there one day, and I come downstairs to literally work on the game that I was so far behind on. And I'm like, okay, well, let me go see with Twitch how to do the chat bot in Twitch. And by the time I was like, oh crap, I'm so far behind in working on the game, it was a nightmare. But yeah, like I said, I have fallen in love with the fact that no enemy mind. And HBK gets the title that was out there, Georgia on my mind. So everything that is left is a phrase. Plus, I kind of want to see how good the Daily Motion connection is. I've not heard good things about them, to be honest with you. So it's sort of like I want to just test it and see what it's like. Because like I said, I do not expect it to be that great of a service. Because I am so used to Daily Motion being the, I don't want to say pirate stream, but it's like I know Daily Motion does the old TV movies, TV series, and they've done them before. So it's kind of like I'm not sure they're a streamer's friend. They're more of a video service, I think. Yeah, see, that's what I'm worried about. But like I said, if I get banned on Daily Motion, I don't care. It's a one-time thing. I'm testing it just to see what it's like. And like I said, if they don't ban me, then it's basically I can use it to work on the colorations and the stuff of the games and the syntax and so on and so forth. Because like I said, I literally have to go through and recheck. Oh, how many do I have? Well, like I said, the one concern I have about Twitch is I've heard that there are more trolls on Twitch than there were even on Ustream. That's my one concern I have with Twitch. And especially if you don't have the bots and the mods set up and all of that. Although, I will be honest, I probably could just to see if it would 15 seconds. Exactly. Get my 15 seconds of fame and see what I blow up. Just like I said, I had considered Twitch at one point, but like I said, I don't have any bots set up. I don't have any mods set up. So it's kind of like I have to do all the grunt work for that because I don't have the equipment or I don't have it preset. Because I think, like I said, I think I tried to set up the bot to start with, and it was just taking too much away from me doing the show rather than the background technical stuff. We dropped Dilbert down just for the fun of it. Nope, he won't fit. Dang it. I was trying to see where to put my co-host. Because that was one of the other reasons I was doing the movement of the things. Hey, Turtle, how you doing, man? There you are. No, you can tell her no prizes on this list tonight. It's Tuesday she's got to worry about. Or I should say you got to worry about. But yeah, like I said, I kind of want to test the Daily Motion just to see what it's like. And I may not even like it for a test. Oh, nicely done, Fatality. Get your mind out of the gutter. Hey, with some of these streamers and chatters, everybody's mind's in the gutter. Ugh. All right, guys, it is 9:20, so we're going to wrap things up here. Like I said, I will probably be jumping over to the Daily Motion site just to test it, to see what it's like, and see if I can use it for test streams and test games and stuff like that. But ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Saint Fan. We are Wits. We are live from you. I gotta quit doing that. You got me saying you stream so much tonight. No, not tonight, Turtle. Tuesday night we will be. Tuesday night we will be playing for prizes. But we are live from PlayStation. And YouTube's only live interactive game show network. If you guys want to catch, and basically all I'm doing is using some old games. I'm going to be jumping over to Daily Motion to test the stream, see what it's like, see if it connects, if it has any issues connecting, and that sort of thing. So we're going to be over there shortly. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up the list. I want to thank you guys for being here with us, even though it's an old list. We've used it before. But for those of you that are here and that have been participating, we're going to reveal the last 3 mind phrases. Number 4 on the list was in the right frame of mind. I saw state of mind. I saw a couple of them that were similar but not quite what we were looking for. Number 6. Number 6. Mind like a steel trap. You have a mind like a steel trap. And number 10. Mind the shop. Mind the shop. So again, next Tuesday, after we reveal the 10 answers, behind each of those 10 items will be a prize or a prize description. For instance, and again, I'm going to just use the small ones here, or the ones I can get to. Whoever solved Mind Your P's and Q's. We'll just use this one as an example. This is the one thing I do like about the big screen is I can walk up and point to it now. Especially if I'm on that side. Because now I'm on screen and I can point to it. So, if you got Mind Your P's and Q's, and behind it, it said Harley Quinn cards, then whoever got that would have their choice of one of these 2 packs of playing cards. So again, just remember these will be all small prizes. These are things I've been finding in flea markets, toy shows, yada yada yada, that were just unique or out of the ordinary. So whoever got that would then have their choice of those. And if it shows up on the second list, then whoever got that would get the other set. But some of the things that will be up there will be the trading cards, the Harley Quinn cards, the mini statues, the mini Gundams, the beer steins. There will be a couple of 2-figure packs. I'm trying to think of what else I have down there right now. The metal keychains and things like that. So those will be some of the things that will be behind the answers. So again, if you get the answer, you will get whatever's behind it. And no HBK, no trades. Whatever it is I'm putting in your box for you. Just so you know. That's just the way it's going to be. No. It will be choice simply because I have multiples of these things specifically for that reason. For instance, and I will give you the big example that I can think of. Not counting the Gundam statues, which are probably the biggest ones of the lot. I have two of the DC chess pieces. I have a Groot piece and a Thanos piece. They were basically duplicates because my wife broke the other half, so I had to rebuy the entire package, and that basically gave me the extra piece. So those are so those were a couple of bonus ones that showed up because of something Bubbles had broke. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to wrap things up here on YouTube. We will be back again Tuesday, our 1 year anniversary. Our 1 year anniversary will be this Tuesday, so please remember to be here. But for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be wrapping things up here on YouTube. We're going to jump over to Daily Motion just to see what the stream was like. Until then, until Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, be ready. Let's have fun. Let's have a party. Let's enjoy ourselves. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night, and we will see you then.
Text to speech unavailable here.